Moving on to other stories now, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un began his official two-day visit to Vietnam this afternoon. For more, we have our Park Hee-jun, who is at the venue where the two leaders, the leaders of North Korea and Vietnam, should be meeting. Hee-jun, what's the latest over there?
Right, so despite the unexpected letdown of the North Korea-U.S. summit, Kim Jong-un will be sticking to his original schedule for his Vietnam visit. Now, he just went inside the presidential palace about half an hour ago, which is the first public appearance since yesterday's event. Right now, he's meeting with Vietnamese President Nguyen Phu Trong after a warm welcome at the palace. It's being called an official friendly visit, but he's receiving the same treatment as a state visit. He's the first North Korean leader to visit the socialist country in more than half a century. The previous visits were made by his grandfather Kim Il-sung back in 1958 and 1964. Now, during the bilateral talks, the two leaders are expected to discuss ways to enhance their traditional friendship. They're likely to discuss various matters, including economic cooperation and other ways to strengthen their ties. And Kim may be seeking advice from his counterpart on how Vietnam achieved economic growth through its Doi Moi policy of market reforms. And after meeting the president, he'll have another face-to-face with the prime minister, and they will wrap up their evening with another dinner banquet at the palace.
And there's one more day to go for the North Korean leader's visit. Do we know anything about his schedule for tomorrow?
Right, so tomorrow is the last day of Kim Jong-un's Hanoi trip, but we also hear that the North Koreans may head back home a little bit earlier than originally planned. But before they do, they're going to stop by the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, which is where the founding leader of modern Vietnam is buried. Kim was expected to tour some industrial sites as well, like Haiphong or Phang Ninh province. He could have made the trip this morning, but he ended up staying at the hotel. And if he does cut his trip short without any surprise visits, Kim Jong-un is likely to head straight to Dongdang Station to ride the same train he used to travel to Vietnam for his trip back home. Daniel.